Hello, humans and non-humans. I am Naomi Beth, and I like to call myself the Naughty Oracle. And I'm here today talking to you about how I didn't fit in, and I don't fit in, and I still won't fit in. It's a beautiful 14 degrees Celsius day to day here in Australia, and that's very rare. It's nice and cool. Love being cold. But that's a new thing. That's why I used to enjoy living here in the hot temperatures of 40 degrees Celsius. Used to be nice and warm. Now I like the cold. And so I'm in my hoodie today. My hoodie, my beautiful children bought me. And you see it's got black cats on it. Like my baby. So yes, it's one of my favorite things, and I'm so excited because I can wear it because it's cold. And me at 50 wearing hoodies is the thing that I don't fit in. Or I feel I don't fit in, because that's not what 50-year-olds are supposed to do. So I want to talk about, why I didn't feel like I fit in. And it's only now that I realise that it doesn't matter, and that I really enjoy myself as my weirdo, my inner weirdo. And I love her so much more. Can't stand normal Naomi. She's so boring. And I just love the weird crap that goes on in my head and that I can enjoy expressing in this human flesh bag. That's my body, my physical body, for those of you that don't understand. I call it my human flesh bag. I've got to look after my human flesh bag. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about the conditioning on this planet as well, about not fitting in, because we feel that we have to fit in, but we don't. We don't have to fit in. So if I want to wear my cat hoodie thing over my green fairy dress with my Wonder Woman cup of tea with my symbol in the background and my dream catcher over there and my crystals and drums there too, with a Wonder Woman bag hanging up over there as well, and another superhero over that side, and then Star Wars earrings in the back there. It doesn't matter. I can have all of that. And if I want to wear rainbows, even though I'm not gay, I can wear rainbows and support the gay vibration by wearing a rainbow if I feel like I need to. So it's about being different and allowing yourself to be different and not giving a fuck what anyone else thinks. That's how I see it. And it's so hard when you're so young, because you just want to have friends and you just want to fit in and you just want to try to be like everybody else. And it's not gonna happen. So the sooner that you can understand to work on yourself and embrace that weirdo, that inner weirdo of yourself, and that inner stuff that gives you joy, like black cats and fairies and freaking Wonder Woman and all those things, then the sooner you can be happy, really. No matter anyone's projections on you. So that's probably the hardest thing, is that you walk out of your safe environment, your home, if it is, and you go out into the world and you just wear your plain jeans and your plain t-shirts, etc., because that way nobody notices you. If you go out into the world and you just wear your hoodie to do your grocery shopping, people are going to turn around and go, oh my God, are you for real? And I was like, yes, I am. This is me. And I'm cuddly and warm and snuggly and I feel comfortable because all the bits and bobs are hidden and I can hide myself. And you only see me if you see me from front on. So I can be anonymous as much as possible. Don't have to do my hair. This is the issues of allowing yourself to enjoy your inner self. So been there, done that. I tried to do all the things in childhood, like dancing, like, the girls' stuff. So Barbie dolls and things. I didn't get a Barbie doll. I got a Jenny doll. She was an Australian surfer girl, and I lived 5 minutes from the beach, and I'm white as a ghost. So I couldn't fit in there either. So I couldn't fit in at the beach as such, because if I was to go and sunbake, I'd burn, and then I'd go from red to white. So I'd be back to white. So I couldn't fit in there. So I didn't have that. So my sister had the Barbie doll, because we grew up in quite just a working class family. So, the toys that we got then were cherished. But what I wanted for my birthday was Lego. And my dad, God forbid him, took me shopping for my birthday present, and I bought a Lego house. And it was the first girly type Lego that was on the shelves, because normally it's police cars and airplanes and boats and stuff like that. And then they came out with a house, and it was like, yay, finally, there's girl Lego. And so he bought me that, and like that was it. I was hooked. And so, I was a girl who enjoyed building things and creating things, not just drawing stuff. I had to physically build it and to see it in my head. I was a very visual type person. And so, from that, my brain also works. So I was pretty good at school with algebra. And, a lot of people go, algebra, ugh. And I'm like, oh, I really like it. And I'm weird, see? But that's how my brain works. So I loved rearranging equations and numbers and letters and not finding any sense in it. I just enjoyed the process of the logical thing of going from one big long thing into a smaller form of it and simplifying it. And I think that's how my brain works. I have this huge, big wealth of information, and then I bring it down into simplest form, and like, that's it. Which can be narrow-mindedness at sometimes, but hey, it works for me, and it helps me to survive on this planet at this time, to narrow it down into that smaller, simplified version. So I would love algebra. So that's weird for a girl. So I'd be in the maths classes, and, you're surrounded by blokes, really. There's only one or two of us girls that would go through it. The girls, you're supposed to go do typing and home ec and stuff like that. So similar to the girls that were doing man arts in my era. Now, it's just a done thing. You got tradies everywhere, which is awesome. Love it. We've still got a lot of work to go. But yes, it's awesome that there's a lot more freedom now. So growing through those things where the things that made me light up weren't acceptable by normal society. So growing up as a kid, that was a difficult time. And I was pushing boundaries all the way through with all those other beautiful girls out there who are the same. Hello, my tribe. You've done masterfully well. Very proud of you. So to help with that, I wish I had have had the spiritual side of things. So to understand that it's okay to have these different parts of yourself and different personas of yourself that you could enjoy and be happy with. And not only that, you could have, so let's put it this way. I have been acting normal, or what they call normal, for most of my life. I have tried to fit in to a school environment as a teacher. So you'd wear the professional clothes and act accordingly and try not to swear. Oh my God. And so I used to use the word bananas. So the kids knew I was swearing on the inside when I'd say, oh, bananas, bananas, bananas. You know? So it's, so you had to change and be normal for that. Otherwise, I'd be swearing my head off because of it was a release for me. So that's why I swear, because I find it's a really good energetic release. As long as you don't swear at someone or, towards someone, and you're just using it as a release technique to get that blah out of your head, it's awesome. So I tried to fit in there. I married a farmer, so I tried to fit into the farming community, but I used to wear a pink cowboy hat. It's shit like that. And I could never fit into their real life 3D conversations of weather and, the kids are doing this and the kids are doing that. And I'm like, oh, shit, I just want to talk about the latest Marvel movie, but no one else is with me. I have to talk to my kids to talk about the latest Marvel movie. So it was difficult to live in that environment and, and to have that I didn't fit in there either. I married a farmer who isn't really a farmer persona either. So he's very much a car nerd, and he loves his cars, and so, and he wouldn't wear cowboy hats and flannelette shirts or anything like that. He'd wear t-shirts and stuff and get them full of grease. Anyway, safety. But very different bloke. And so I think he appreciated me being different and I appreciated him being different. And then we had two boys and they've ended up different. And, they say to me, oh, my God, our kids are going to be different and weird like us. And I'm like, yes, isn't that awesome? That's the best thing, is to bring in new energy is what we need, what I'm talking about. So when you're being yourself, when you're being that different weirdo self, you're actually bringing in that new energy into the vibration of the planet, into the vibration of the earth. And that is where new thought comes from. That is where new inspiration comes from. That is where all the new ideas of advancing our community and for the help of all good, right? And I wish I had known that, because that's the spiritual side of being yourself and understanding yourself, is that knowing that by being yourself, if you're just walking past someone and you've got, the colourful get-up with a freaking mask on that's a happy thing or whatever, and, and you're wearing coloured boots and you're all mismatched or that sort of thing in your clothes, in your environment, and somebody walks past you and just goes, oh, but they got a smile on their face. Hello. You are changing the vibration of that person by allowing them to smile at your weirdness. Isn't that good? Hello. So instead of hiding away, which I have done for 50 years, there's only a few blessed people that understand or have seen my true weirdness. and I love them to pieces, all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful best friends along the way. And I thank you for accepting me for my weirdness in those spouts of sanity that I could have by being myself and being my weird self. From that, I could grow into who I am now, and then understand the shift that I don't have to dress like anybody else. I can have my own style. If I want black cats and fairies and freaking Star Wars t-shirts all mixed into one combination, so be it. That's the best part of living in the now. So I really wanted to talk to you about that. Like, I was learning to act the part that they wanted me to act in my previous childhood, etc. But now I realize that by being the true me and holding my own weirdness as a superpower, okay, I can now express myself and allow others to express themselves too. So by you wearing that weird outfit out for the day, someone looks at you, or a little kid will look at you and go, Mum, why couldn't I wear my superhero cape? He's got one on. Hello. So none of this conformity, to the extent that you lose who you are. So conform if you have to go to work. So if you need a uniform, the police, nurses, etc., you need to put on your uniform, you put on your uniform. But that doesn't mean that the inner you is going shining rainbows. And hold that inner weirdness and beautiful person that you are out to the world. I think that's very important. So yes, learn the scripts of life. Hello, how are you today? Great. Wonderful weather today, isn't it? Oh, it's a bit cool. Okay, lovely. How are the kids? Right. Learn the scripts to have the conversations. And then those that you truly can let down your guard, go, oh, what the fuck is happening today? What bullshit is that? Who the fuck just on my foot? I don't know. Random shit comes out all the time. Anyway, so understand that yes, there is a form of conditioning out in the actual consciousness, and it is there, and it suppresses us to a point. But then there becomes a point in your life when you have to understand, you have to stop conforming and allow your inner wild child out. Woo! Let the weirdo out. Oh my God. That's a good title. Hang on. Let the weirdo out. Anyway, I have a beautiful card in my card deck. So the Naughty Oracle, that's my piece of paper with the Naughty Oracle. That will be out in December. There's one card that I have here, and it's called You Are a Special Type of Fucktard. So shine your uniqueness. And before I show it to you, because this is my made-up copy, I haven't got my advanced copy yet. When I get my advanced copy, you'll see it. I'll do an unveiling on the videos. It'll be pretty cool. Anyway, so this one, all I gave Dot, my artist, my beautiful artist, all I gave her was, I need a mixed-up creature to shine my uniqueness, because I'm always mixed up. I've always got different things on different times. She came up with this. Isn't he cool? So I was thinking something like, oh yes, like an eagle and a cat and a pig, or, things like that. And then she comes out, there's an octopus and a crocodile and a lion's mane and freaking reptilian arm. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. That's amazing. So she's really taken out the different types of creatures that I never would have suggested. And I love it. I love it. I love this unique little fucktard. Okay. So I think he's pretty awesome. And yeah, so I'm going to read to you now what this little fucktard means. So if you ever draw this card out of the pack of the Naughty Oracle, it says this: be you. Let your uniqueness shine. Fly your unique banner of you proudly and let your like-minded tribe come to you. Do not force it, just let your shining fucktard fly and enjoy the ride on the way. So accept who you are, that gorgeous freaking piece of unique human soul, and shine. So here's some questions to ask yourself. Are you hiding your true self? Yeah, in a big black hoodie. Is someone else stopping you from shining? Yes, the society that doesn't accept me for who I am. And do you need to put into place action to find your true self again? Yes. So what do you really like to do? So it's with sitting with yourself and going, what brings me joy? What brings out my inner weirdo, my shining fucktard? All right, let's do the healing statement. Ready? Deep breath. I now choose to give myself permission to shine my uniqueness out into the world around me. I know that I will always truly love myself. I am being true to myself. And if you say those words long enough and talk yourself into it, you will find your true self. So I am being true to myself. I am being true to myself. And if that doesn't resonate within your heart space, then you know, somebody is conditioning me, or some societal rule is conditioning me. So I need to come back into my true self and find how I can bring out my true self, but by still following the rules to the necessary, only to the necessary. Don't overfollow rules, don't underfollow rules. Hold that middle balance space and shine your unique fucktard out of it. And with that, and by doing that, we create a fantastic world and a fantastic way to live. That is what is meant to be. All right, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. I'm going to go and enjoy this beautiful cold day today. I think the sun's finally out. We had fog. It was amazing. Oh, love weather. Love all the different types of weather. Okay, so let your weirdo out and enjoy being a special type of fucktard. And yeah, you know, you don't fit in, perfect. You're just the way you are. That's all we need to know. We don't have to fit in. We never will fit in. So stop forcing yourself to do it. It doesn't work. I've tried for 50 years. Learn from my mistakes and don't do it. Okay, beautiful people. Find your joy. Mwah. Love yous all. Remember to subscribe, share. Okay, bye-bye.